Let's be honest with each other. Time is an invaluable resource. Time is one of those things that you cannot get back, and one of those things that you have to use very carefully if you are to become the best version of yourself. We've talked about numerous time management strategies on this channel, but today I'm going to introduce you to 5 of the simplest time management tips that really help me manage my time more effectively, allowing me to get more done in less time, which is what we want. Today's society is hyper competitive, and not only do you have to be the best, but it'll be in your advantage if you can do it the quickest. Now, as I said, if you cannot manage your priorities and your time, you will set yourself up for failure. So make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this video to get the full value from it. My name is Estian, and I also have a private Discord community that you can go and join right now for 100% free. And to say thank you for your time today, and just because you clicked on this thumbnail, I'm going to be rewarding you with a free motivational ebook called 4 Easy Ways to Find Your Purpose in Life. So make sure you go and get that for yourself, and let's go. Now, the first hack that I'd like to speak about, obviously, is going to be journaling. And you do not need to write an entire story or an entire novel. If you journal 1 page a day, 1 A4 or 1 A5 page a day, that is more than enough. Now, not only does this help you to reflect on the mistakes that you've made throughout the day or throughout the week, but it also allows you to plan ahead. Remember, you can't construct your dream life if there is no blueprint. If you do not have a blueprint, and if you do not put time into planning what you want to do, how are you going to do it effectively and as quickly as possible? Therefore, I recommend that you make a to-do list the night before the night before. This will allow you to wake up and immediately know what you're supposed to do throughout the day, instead of wasting even more time on thinking what you should do, if that makes sense. As I said, it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to look fancy. As long as you write down 4 to 6 key tasks that you need to get done throughout the day, that is more than enough. And always remember, an extra tip is to prioritize them from most important at the top to least important at the bottom. The second hack that I found to be really effective is avoiding multitasking. Once you start with something, finish it and move on to the next task. Think of it this way. Instead of giving 50% here, 70% there, 40% there, put 100% effort into something that you're currently busy with. Finish it with that 100% effort and move on to the next task. I know you are rushed, I know you are stressed, and I know you want to get everything done throughout the day, but there's no use in you half-assing it or giving 20% here or 40% there. You need to be giving 100% to every task that you want to complete. So that is why that prioritization that we talked about in point number 1 is so important. Put 100% effort into the highest priority tasks, and as you begin to tire mentally and physically, the tasks become less important. So make sure you implement that. Hack number 3 is putting your phone away while you work, or putting it on airplane mode. A lot of people, when they are busy with something, have their phones right next to them. When we sleep, most of us have our phones right next to us, and this is actually a very bad thing to do. If you can avoid any distraction, and let's be honest, social media is the biggest distraction of this lifetime. It is essential that you avoid these distractions to give you 100% effort. Can you really say that you concentrate 100% of your effort on the task if your phone is right next to you? And I'm sure the answer is going to be no. So take an hour, put it on airplane mode, put it on silent, or put it in another room. Focus for 1 hour, take a 15-minute break, and get back to it. By doing this, you allow your brain to condition itself to focus for 1 hour straight, instead of focusing a bit and then being distracted. It's a continuous toxic cycle that you're going to struggle with if you do not implement this. Hack number 4 is something that is more long-term, but it is segmenting your goals into your daily, monthly, yearly, 5-year and 10-year goals. So this obviously is a more long-term time management technique, but it is very effective if you use it correctly. If you know that you've ticked off all your daily goals, start working towards the bigger goals that you set for yourself. Start looking forward to the monthly, start looking forward to the 6 month or the year goals. If you segment your goals like this, it'll also help you to avoid multitasking or help you to avoid burnout. You need to be focusing on one goal at a time. You see, it all takes place in steps. Without completing one goal, you cannot move to the next step or the next level. So tick off your daily goals first, then tick off your weekly, tick off your 6 month, and then your year goals, and so forth. Not only has this helped me prioritize my goals, but it has also helped me to use my time more effectively and more efficiently during the pursuit of these goals. I recommend making something as simple as a spreadsheet or writing it down simply in columns on a blank page. As I said, there's no need to be fancy with this. The whole goal of this video is to give you 5 simple, easy to use tips that will help you manage your time, and this certainly is one of them. Hack number 5, and the final hack for today, something that has really been a game changer, is rising an hour earlier than you usually do. And I know a lot of people are going to complain about this. A lot of people love their sleep. Listen, you should rest and you should get sleep. But at the end of the day, you sleep most of your lifetime. You sleep countless hours where you could be working. And I'm not saying don't rest at all, but maybe try to rise in half an hour to an hour earlier and start working on those goals. Start working on the high priority tasks that we talked about in point 1 and point 2. Remember that during the morning you have the most mental capacity, you have the most physical energy, and as the day draws on, that energy begins to drain. So you want to get up early and you want to spend the majority of your energy that you have on the highest priority tasks instead of leaving them for later in the day. Guys, at the end of the day, it is more about managing priorities than managing your time. But these 5 simple hacks, when implemented correctly, and if you start implementing them today, will make a significant difference in your life. Do not forget to go and get your complimentary ebook down below, Finding Your Purpose in 4 Easy Steps. I'll see you next time.